My name is Caleb Barnes, and welcome to another edition of Frontstretch 5. The checkered flag fell in the 2023 season, and Ryan Blaney captured the NASCAR Cup Series championship in his first Championship 4 appearance.
Ryan Blaney is a NASCAR Cup Series champion!
We saw a lot of great moments throughout the race leading up to the finish, including Blaney's hard battle with Ross Chastain.
Oh, Blaney!
Blaney into the back of the one. Here comes the 19. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide for the lead.
For today's edition of Frontstretch 5, we'll take a look at 5 great moments from the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season. Number 1. The Rebirth of North Wilkesboro. When its gates closed in 1996, drivers, teams, and fans mourned the exile of North Wilkesboro Speedway from the NASCAR schedule. Over 25 years later, the track went from abandoned to active in a short matter of time, with the great surprise that the NASCAR Cup Series would run its all-star event on the old, worn pavement. The event itself seemed larger than life, and while the racing action left much to be desired, the return of the track and facility and a promising new future made up the difference. While Darlington may host the throwback weekend, the 2023 All-Star Race felt like space and time warped together to bring the 2023 cars and drivers back to 1996. It certainly was an incredible weekend. Number 2. Denny Hamlin embracing his role. Whether you love him or hate him, Denny Hamlin embracing his role as the villain is one of the greatest things about this past season. In a period where young drivers are still finding their ways to show their personality, Hamlin has created plenty of avenues, on and off the track, to stir the pot and draw attention.
They're going to be side by side.
But Denny had to lift.
He did.
Oh, he turned him!
Yeah, it's a tantrum, and he shouldn't be racing next week.
For the lead through 1.
He runs the 5 wide, almost into the fence.
This season especially, Hamlin hasn't shied away from controversy.
Let's show
Denny
you what
comes
happened
up,
to Denny
big
and
time,
Chastain.
crowded him, took off in a push, never lifted out of the gas, slams into the side of the 1 carpet. Maybe he owed him a little bit there. I don't know, huh?
I let the wheel go, and I said he's coming with me.
And his victories have led to some great interactions with the fans after the race.
They can boo my rock out here in a few years. I beat your favorite driver.
Number 3. The 2023 Advent Health 400. The next-gen car has had its struggles, but its biggest strength has been the mile-and-a-half tracks. The spring race at Kansas Speedway is probably the best example of this. From the opening laps, this race was on another level.
And now we got Reddick jumping in the
Race
mix.
is on, 3 wide for the lead.
You know he's going to throw it in there.
Slide job all the way up.
Yo,
Is he going to
no,
clear
he's
it?
not there.
Chastain's
He's there.
there. Love it.
This is lap 4. Come back up and block the 1 and fit in this hole. Woo.
No! He gets into
No,
him.
around goes Larson.
The multiple lines provided some great racing all throughout the race, and this race, which went head-to-head with F1 in Miami, put an all-around fantastic display of side-by-side NASCAR racing. At the end of the race, Kyle Larson, who recovered from his early spin, was trying to hold off Denny Hamlin. A last lap move brought the 2 cars close together, sending Larson into the wall and Hamlin to the win.
There, but that.
Kyle was into the wall, too. That's just 2 guys going for it.
Yep.
That's a hell of a race. That's what that is.
After the dramatic finish, Ross Chastain memorialized Noah Gragson's bowl cut for future highlight reels, concluding an electric day of racing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab somebody, and it's going to come back the other way.
And tempers overflowed.
Number 4. AJ Allmendinger's emotional win.
A.J. Allmendinger, out of the final turn, he wins at the Charlotte Roval.
After leaving the Cup Series in 2018, AJ Allmendinger began racing road courses for College Racing. Eventually, he moved to race full-time in the Xfinity Series. AJ was having fun, winning races and competing for championships. But with the entrance of the next-gen car and plenty of road courses on the schedule, Allmendinger raced more and more in 2022 and was promoted again full-time to the Cup Series in 2023 to hopefully win on a road course and make the playoffs. To put it kindly, his season had been rough. Instead of AJ, Michael McDowell turned out some great road course performances, locking his spot in the playoffs with a win at Indianapolis.
Michael McDowell comes onto the front stretch in Indy. The 38-year-old is going to win at Indianapolis.
However, opportunity came knocking for Allmendinger at the Roval. AJ battled Kyle Busch and William Byron to take the victory, and his emotion after the checker flag was just so special.
You cried that entire cool-down lap. Why was this one so emotional?
Because you don't know when you're going to do it again. I love all the men and women at college racing so much.
The NASCAR season is a long one, so it's hard to limit its great moments to just 5 choices. Here are some honorable mentions. The 2023 Coca-Cola 600 put on another great race with action, drama, and a popular winner.
Momentum a bit.
Whoa, that was so close.
What is he doing?
Watch the flames. See, lift out of the gas. That means his car is heading up the racetrack. Come up. That's a retaliation. That's
Off the lead.
Oh,
no!
Now.
Bale! Spins without contact. Wow.
Watch this in-car right here, guys.
The Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
I know this list is about Cup Series moments, but for lovers of drama, the drama in the Xfinity Series with Richard Childress Racing at Martinsville certainly provided plenty of it.
Way up the racetrack goes Hill. Creed into the back of the 21 to the wall. Now Creed pushing the 21 up the racetrack. They're side by side. He's never won in the Xfinity Series. They smoked the tires. Here comes the 7. Contact made. The 7 of Allgaier on the inside. Creed. Allgaier's going to win at Martinsville.
Hendrick Motorsports nabbed its 300th win at Texas Motor Speedway with William Byron. Ryan Preece's tumble at Daytona may not have been a great memory, but it was certainly memorable.
Going down the back straightaway, he makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground. Violent.
Though it was cut short, the summer race at Atlanta produced heart-stopping action lap after lap. Number 5, street racing in Chicago. The idea of street racing in Chicago initially met mixed reactions, but once cars took the track in practice, the event pushed the cool meter to its limit. Historic rainfall soured the weekend, but thankfully the Cup Series did get to race. And boy, was it one for the history books. The new track, the skyscrapers in the backdrop, and the wet conditions combined to produce a decent race with this car that has struggled on some of the road courses. While this race offered many memorable moments throughout,
he is stuck, leaving turn number 6, and he's stuck again.
You see contact right here. He was just Byron in the wall. Byron missed the corner. Harvick around. They're going to stack up. It's too narrow. There's nowhere for everybody to go. You got to go right. They are all but stopped. There are 7 cars sitting here with nowhere to go. They're trying to back up. It is a log jam.
It's a traffic jam.
Nowhere to go right here.
Traffic jam on Jackson Street.
But now here he comes, battle for the lead. Shane Van Gisbergen to the inside and to the lead off turn 2 with less than 5 to go here in Chicago.
But Haley is right there. He's coming back to the inside through turn 3. He's going to retake the lead. The 91 back to the inside into turn 4. The crossover move. He is now clearing to the lead. Gisbergen off in turn 5.
For Shane Van Gisbergen.
Shane Van Gisbergen.
Van Gisbergen.
the icing on the cake came at the end when Shane Van Gisbergen shocked the world and won in NASCAR's top division in his first ever start in any NASCAR series.
He comes to the checkered flag. He's won the very first street race in NASCAR.
While the season is now over, that doesn't mean everyone gets to relax for the next 3 months. Teams and NASCAR are going to work to figure out their cars and prepare for the 2024 season, which will be here before you know it. That's all for today's edition of Frontstretch 5. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite moment from this 2023 NASCAR season.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.